This week in Pokemon Go starts with Max Monday, where Max Ghastly is returning, which is a very important mon you should absolutely grind for. Because Mega Gengar is the number 2 Ghost-type attacker, only behind Dawnwing's Necrozma, and number 2 as a Poison-type attacker, just behind Eternatus, which, let's be honest, nobody is investing into that black hole of a mon. And on top of all of this, G-Max Gengar is the only mon with a Ghost-type G-Max move. Also, Gengar's attack stat is so high that it is among the top 10 attackers against mons it is not even a direct counter of. So you need to grind as much candies and candy excels for Ghastly to power up Mega and G-Max Gengar. And in order to do that, you can use particles from Saturday and Sunday, meaning 1700 particles total, going into Monday, which is when you pick up the remaining 1000 particles of Monday, which will take your total to 2700 particles, letting you do a total of 10 Ghastly battles. And just like every Max Monday, this will also be a great time to farm decent amounts of XP, where one 1-star D-Max battle gives a total of 20,000 XP on a lucky egg, and a total of 200,000 XP just from this 1 hour Max Monday. Also, in order to farm the most amount of candies and candy excels for Ghastly, Mega evolve the following mons. Next up is the Spotlight Hour, on 21st of October, featuring Ghastly with 2 times catch XP, which could be a great time to farm some XP for your grind to level 80, where one excellent throw gives 1000 XP, will be doubled to 2000, which will become 4000 on a lucky egg. And with just 125 catches? Wait for it. You can grind 500,000 XP. Yeah, 500,000 XP in this small 1 hour event. But be smart, use lucky egg or star pieces in a party, ideally in a party of 4, so that each person uses just 1 star piece or lucky egg for the entire hour. Or pause it with the Alga's Roar of Time if you are playing solo. Next up is the best event of the year, everyone eagerly waits for. The Halloween event, which even with a debut and a shiny debut, is disappointing, because they just couldn't get Mimikyu out of their arses. But before we move on, if you are new to the channel or find yourself coming back on the regular, like and subscribe. These guides take a lot of time and effort to make, so you liking the video gives me immense motivation, and makes the video reach more people, thus helping them too. Also, don't forget to subscribe, so I can reach my goal of 1K subs by the end of this year. And back to the video. Halloween Part 1 starts on the 21st of October until the 27th, where Sinistcha and Poltergeist are making their Pokemon Go debut, along with Sinistea in its shiny form. Where the good thing is, you could hunt for Sinistea's shiny in the wild too, but at full odds. Whereas in 1-star raids, Sinistea will be shiny boosted, and along with it, Sinistcha 2 will be raid exclusive. 3-star raids also contain some very rare mons for you to hunt shiny for, since you cannot get Hisuian Typhlosion or Samurott by evolving, and since they are raid exclusive, it makes their shiny even more rare. New 1-star Shadow Raid mons are also making their debut, which could become very PvP relevant, but as of now their normal forms are pretty damn decent. With Kofagrigus, normal Yamask's evolution, which will be spawning in the wild, is quite decent in the Ultra League with a PvP IV of 0-15-15. Though Rune Regus, which is very good in the Great League with a PvP IV of 0-11-14, and in the Ultra League with a PvP IV of 10-15-15, does not has Galarian Yamask, its pre-evolution, spawning in the wild, rather only 1-star raids. Other mons that are also PvP relevant are Alolan Marowak, in the Great League with a PvP IV of 0-14-14. Hisuian Samurott in the Ultra League with a PvP IV of 0-15-13. Sableye in the Great League with a PvP IV of 0-15-15. Mandibuzz in the Great League with a PvP IV of 0-13-15, and in the Ultra League as a Hundo. Trevenant in the Great League with a PvP IV of 0-15-15, and in the Ultra League with a PvP IV of 1-15-15. Spiritome in the Great League with a PvP IV of 0-15-15, and in the Ultra League as a Hundo. Chandelure, Litwick's evolution could get a Mega Evolution in the future, as it was leaked in the same list which has been right until now, making Chandelure probably the top Ghost and Fire-type attacker in the game, surpassing even Mega Gengar. Most of these mons I just told you about will be in field researches. This will be the best time to hunt for shiny Spiritome, as this is the only time it comes to Pokemon Go in the entire year. But even though it will be present in field researches, it will be pretty hard to find. There will also be field researches to give you Mega Energy for every Dark or Ghost Megamon you know of. And finally, there will also be this new Goofy avatar item coming this Halloween. Lastly, I kept the bonuses for this event at the last, because they are linked to a new Go Pass, which we will get at the end of October, giving everyone a chance to get a free Rotom, which can be shiny. You will be able to unlock these bonuses for both Part 1 and 2 of the Halloween event, because this Go Pass will be introduced from the 21st of October until the 2nd of November, where you will have no point limit on the 1st and 2nd of November. Next, let's move on to 5-star and Mega Raids, where Genesect will be the next raid boss coming to Pokemon Go, with its normal, Douse and Shock drives, from the 14th to the 28th of October, with its raid hour on the 22nd. Since Genesect is a bug and steel type, it will be boosted in rainy and snowy weather, with a Hundo CP of 1916 and a weather-boosted Hundo CP of 2395. And to make the most of Genesect candies and XLs, you can Mega Evolve the following mods. Genesect should be an easy solo, due to its double weakness to fire. Though still, these will be the top counters for Genesect. And these will be the budget. Along with Genesect, Mega Houndoom and Absol will be present in 4-star Mega Raids, with both Absol and Houndoom both being boosted in foggy weather, while Houndoom being boosted additionally in sunny weather too, with a Hundo CP of 1443 and a weather-boosted Hundo CP of 1805 for Absol, while a Hundo CP of 1505 and a weather-boosted Hundo CP of 1882 for Houndoom. Both of these megas can be soloed, where Absol will be pretty easy, while Houndoom might give us a tough time? I don't know, we'll see. And at the very last, Shadow Latias is the 5-star Shadow Raid boss currently sneaked into all weekends across October, boosted only in windy weather with a Hundo CP of 2006 and a weather-boosted Hundo CP of 2507. These will be the top counters for Shadow Latias. And these are the budget. Though I've already posted a easy Shadow Latias duo which you can watch right here. And at the very last, these will be the research breakthrough mons you can get at the end of every week. Festival of Lights is also coming back to Pokemon Go this week, with it already starting today. And with it, both of these extremely rare costume Pikachus, but exclusive to India. I kept this for last, because as I said, this event is exclusive to India. Do not worry, I will be inviting you for these raids as I get RSVPs. Do send me a friend request, friend codes in the description. The Festival of Lights event will be starting from the 18th of October to the 23rd, with these spawns in the wild. Among which Lantern, Chinchu's evolution is decent in the Great League, with a PvP IV of 0.1314. And finally Morlul is a Stardust boosted Pokemon, giving 500 Stardust on a single catch, and a maximum of 938 Stardust, whether boosted and on a star piece. Though this will increase even more, because this event has a bonus of 2 times catch Stardust, which will give you a maximum of 1876 Stardust just from a single catch. But I do not understand this. When will they release a shiny version of Tadpole? This was a great opportunity, but they fumbled yet again. Why Niantic? Why? Another bonus that will also be active will be 2 times Incense duration, and of course excluding Adventure Incense. Though these costume Pikachus will be available to hunt everywhere, in field researches and in timed researches, apart from the 1-star raid unlike last time.